came in I think the beginning of week 5, and I stayed 6 weeks. The house guest that actually came in, the longest standing one, was 4 weeks. So it gave them a better appreciation of actually what I had to go through. But no, I'm too emotional and too straightforward, to be honest, to start trying to apply strategies and stick to it. You know, I do wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm very vocal about all my feelings when I'm feeling them, which can work for me and also work against me. And I don't regret that, but I think what was intriguing for people is that they hadn't seen so many layers to me. So it was like, oh, she's doing what? She reacted like that? She can do that? She can do this? And it was, that has been very refreshing, because, you know, as a public figure and as a woman as well, there's so much stigma that we have to fight against. You know, if you like to dress a certain way, or, you know, I could be like this today. Tomorrow I could have 2 nipple covers and be at the beach. You know, and then, no, we are getting more open-minded as a society, but I am lucky, I'm saying lucky enough to be living in and doing things that I'm passionate about in real time, at my age, in my situation. I am very blessed. So I'm happy to display all, so that, you know, who maybe can live vicariously through me. Because there are moments who do wish that I just want to go and let loose. I just want to go off. Or I actually miss a time when I used to practice this craft, or I wanted to pursue this. And I'm doing that for myself and with no limitations. And now, is what I understand, I'm actually doing it for a whole lot of people as well. So I'm going to continue to be Venita. I think that's the best way. I don't think people can really pretend for too long. Scientifically, people can only, you know, incorporate another personality for 3 months. It can't really go longer than that. You get caught out. And it's kept me for a very long time in my industry, with my interpersonal connections, with work, with my family, with those who love me, you know. So I definitely felt like this time I was able to write my own signature on my own narrative, as opposed to coming in and then being squished into any other narrative. So that is the difference. But it's the same girl, just maybe more developed, more confident, and more intentional.
Definitely. I like that intentionality. And we're going to come to, you know, what's next for you right now that you've left the house. But what I want to focus on is maybe, I mean, a lot of people have a certain perception about, you know, the Big Brother house. Yeah. But I know that it's only when you go inside that you can really, really appreciate what is in there. Is there anything that maybe you just like to share with us that you feel like there's an aspect about the Big Brother Naija house that before they come and say, why did you say that? You're not supposed to say that. No.
So I would just probably, honestly, for the sake of all the housemates, especially those that have gone in the All-Star time, to actually ask the public to empathize a little bit, because it is not a case of it's the normal Big Brother where people are coming in, they're all strangers and they're figuring things out together and you are learning about them. These are people who feel like they know themselves. These are people that the public feels connected to already.
Personalities too.
Yes, but I would like them to also understand that they are very human. So nobody is above making mistakes, and the kind of pressure that is in an all-star house is very, very different. There are people who probably thought were super confident. You might see their insecurities play out and bring out not so great a side of them, and you might see those completely rise from a position of insecurity into one of complete strength. So I just would probably plead with the public to understand that the dynamics in this situation are very different. And yes, just judge with a pinch of salt for everybody. For those that you felt, oh, I'm disappointed, I wish you could have done this. You don't know what the circumstances are dealing with 25 huge personalities who feel like they are it, this is their time, and that kind of competitiveness does breed sometimes a very toxic environment, and people flourish when they're comfortable and safe. So I would just like them to empathize with them a little bit and not judge them so harshly.
I like that. Thank you for putting that out there. So now let's talk about now you're out of the house, looking amazing.
But I'm not happy that I'm not doing it. So I'm enjoying life.
next steps for you? What are you going to be doing? I mean, I know that you are in the entertainment space as well.
Yes, sir.
But then again, I'm sure that you have all of these dreams and all of these plans and goals. There's a particular opportunities. Even if you don't win, there's so many opportunities that come from just being part of the Big Brother franchise. So
for me, I gained a lot more confidence to be able to go after the things that maybe I was not so sure that I could go after, or that maybe I wouldn't get the right amount of support.
Share with us.
Like, I'm a really, really good creative director, I discovered. There's not much I can't do. So I actually studied fashion with marketing. So I do want to launch a label, but I'll probably be coming in incognito with that. But I'm definitely going to start a creative agency, and it's going to be named by all the people that followed me on my journey thus far. Like, yeah, I want them to name it and come up with a manifesto. And I'm going to be directing, creating content, campaigns, products, a movement, organization, or just, interconnecting it with what I already do, working with other influencers as well, especially those who are maybe not so savvy in coming up with ideas to make, their creative vision come out. I want to be doing all of that. So please, I've been unemployed for 2 months. I'm looking for work. But of course, yes, you're going to be seeing me on screen and on billboards as well. Big screen, small screen. That one maintains. But
some endorsements coming in.
Those ones are, I'm very lucky. I've been collecting and still running, with some brands. For example, Hawaii, I've been with them for a very long time. Techno, I work with them as well closely. I think we have more families to join. So there's a lot more talk on the table. There is even more reality talk, but we'll see. We need to stay locked into my socials. I'm social on IG, Snap, Twitter, TikTok, everywhere. And I'll be keeping everybody up to date, definitely.
I'd like to know what coming out of the house, there's a fan base, especially when you was mentioning social media, TikTok, Twitter is now called X.
Yes, so I was like, where is this blue icon?
You didn't change while you were in the house?
I've been gone for 9 weeks.
Oh my goodness.
So this is my
house and you're like, where's the icon on my phone?
What's happening? What's going on?
So Elon Musk just did that. He was changing from Twitter to X, but we'll take it. Let's talk about your fan base. Coming out to that love, to that support. I don't know what they're called because we did have Soma and Angel on the show on Wednesday, and they kind of we have the Angel Army, and I think Soma said something about the
Soma gang.
Soma gang.
Yeah, I remember the Soma gang.
Tell me more about what your fan base calls, and then of course coming out into that space on social media. How has that reception been? Are you feeling the love from them?
I've been gifted every day. They're looking for me. Sometimes if I'm gone for too many hours, they're like, where's Venita? Where's Venita? Today they're kind of flirting with me and giving me pickup lines. My fan base is crazy. So they are called the unicorns. However, there are so many, and I mean so many. There's posts that they've run up 1 million insights on Twitter alone, right? So they have different factions. I swear, they have different factions. No, sometimes they do a little telling off, but that's okay. Me, sometimes I sit in the diary and I'm like, oh, well, you should have done this. So they are very much like all the 5 fingers on my one hand. You have the Phoenixes, Phoenix Odogu, you have Venhos, Dragons. The unicorns are the kinder, more nicer. The dragons are out here not taking any rubbish from anybody. So it's there's even a section, I think they call themselves Mean Girl FC, that they're funny as well. But I'm just like literally different fashions. Here we're presenting this to you. Here, this is what we're doing to you today. And I didn't have that before. So it's been very humbling. And they've made me very emotional the past few days. I'm I'm emotional. So I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe. We already have memes, we already have gifts of me, and oh my God. But yes, I'm like, this is not about me anymore. Venita is no longer just about me. Now I am about all of these people that support me. So I feel like my purpose is outside of who and what I thought I was. I think it might be bigger. And the goal is, one day I want somebody to be able to pick up a book and say, I want to write the biography of this woman. I want to be able to have touched and affected so many different people in different ways. You know, because I do have like a mentorship program at Now University in Abuja, which I'm getting incorporated into. So any way that I can give back that I know is really going to count, that's what I would like to do. Because there's so many people who just wish they had a second chance. You know?
And you have one. We have to go, you know, but then the people that Nigeria is wrapping up in the 2 days, who do you want to see win as we wrap up?
Yay!
You have to give me one name.
I can't give you one name.
2 names?
I can give you 3.
Only one person can be now.
I can't give it. No, it's not gonna be me.
Alright.
3 people, you know, that I feel like
deserve to win.
That I predict either one of the 3. I'm not sure. The Spartan Queen. Yes, she's got, you know, quite a lot of support. I do like her very much. She's not easily, you know, she's very much on her own path. I feel like the Queen of Highlights has also played the game. You know, some people might like that too. And then, of course, I think the pastor is the bad boy with the dreads. I think he has a great shot as well. So yeah, it could be any of the 3.
Any of the 3, okay.
But it's tense.
We'll check back in to see whether you picked any of the right names. Well, thank you so much for being on here, Venita. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And keep being fly, girl, because, I mean...
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
All right, then, people, it's time for another quick break, but don't go anywhere, because coming up, we go into the world of arts and culture. Stay with us.